So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. He gets big! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Shevchenko! He scored! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Ronaldinho at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Xavi. Ronaldinho. Goretzka. Messi. Got a shot away! Magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're at it again, in double quick time! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Messi. Oh, nice touch. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And Messi! It's anyone's ball now. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers. He's shifting through the gears here. Opts to play it back. Olise. And he was quick to react. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's in plenty of space here. No. And that is a truly outstanding save.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
In for a header! He will be livid with himself. He's looking wide. Ronaldinho providing an out. He rises! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Costa Curta. Goretzka. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Madrid looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive.
Can he finish? Luis Suarez. Yamal.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Yamal hurtling down that right flank. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's intervened well there. Xavi. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Neymar. Messi driving forwards. And Messi! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Corner number 2 then. Gets his head to it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Hakimi. Yamal. Messi. That could spell trouble. Can he put it away?
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
And there's Greengrass. Had a shot. Goretzka. Rodri. Now it's Messi. Oh, super find. Messi. And the half-time whistle goes. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Vigile a sus niños en todo momento durante el partido.
And we're underway again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. That's an errant pass. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a little off target. And here's Suarez. Neymar. Oh, what is happening? There's the hit! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bellingham. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham in the hunt and looking threatening.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And he's picked out the run. Defending of the desperate variety.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Up he goes! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Olise has found the net here, of course. Played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Ronaldinho.
La cantidad de espectadores de este
Goretzka.
partido fue de
Oh, he's found support out
60.810.
wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has been cut short. And here's Suarez. Oh, that's well spotted. Van Bouten. Ronaldinho. Yamal. Luis Suarez. Yamal. Some good work on the right flank here. Olise. Crossed into the middle. Yamal appears to be in some real discomfort. Is it his leg?
Yeah, and the manager's concerned too. Substitution time perhaps, or maybe not, we'll see.
Well, it appears he's going to be okay, at least for now. Time then for the first substitution of the game. He's found a way through. Chooses to go back. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, good spread.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Mbappe. Oh, this looks sharp. That's a nicely measured pass. Looks to go up and over. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's got away. Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Chance here to counter. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 2. Número 6. Número 17.
Balls out
Número
once
21.
more.
Messi. Número 23. Entran. Número 25.
Bellingham.
Número
Seeks to
5.
shoot.
Número 42.
And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Número
Bellingham
4.
knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a pick.
Szoboszlai! They want to be quick to recover this.
Szoboszlai, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Nuno Mendes. For Musiala. Szoboszlai. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
going to be disappointed with that.
That looks a decent ball. Nice control.
2 minutes to be added on. And now the breakaway. Soboslai in acres of space out wide. Conte. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Señoras y señores.
Your final...
Just didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. He's got the shot away! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Szoboszlai was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Conte. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Van Basten proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That looks a good ball through. Conte.
That's positional gold. The utilisation of...
Szoboszlai! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Now it's Batistuta. Works it forward. Argentina have got it back and they'll have another go. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Conte. And he's intervened well there. Rodri. Neymar. Now it's Messi. Thuram makes the interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Shapes to shoot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Nicely intercepted. He's looking wide. Batistuta tries a shot! Neymar. Conte. Short changes him with that pass. Rodri. Batistuta. Conte. Yamal. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Van Basten. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. And here's Batistuta.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And he's picked out the run. Now it's Luis Suarez. Big chance! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without Szoboszlai! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Now it's Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's Conte. Szoboszlai. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Argentina sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're underway again. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Batistuta! And Batistuta! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
And he was quick to react. Conte. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Luis Suarez. The ball is loose. Messi! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Yamal. Szoboszlai is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Neymar. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, that's a key interception. It's a good run down the right, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's really well manoeuvred. Conte. Now it's Messi.
The
Aim
attendance
forwards.
for this match was 71,649.
And here's Batistuta.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai! No, that's been intercepted. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution on the field.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Maradona. Now it's Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Batistuta. Koundé with the foul. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Substitution on the field.
And we have our very first corner.
Bellingham. Coming on the field is
That's a decent clearance.
Francesco Totti.
Just about up to 75 minutes. And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Goretzka.
Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Messi. Oh, he couldn't quite make it.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. That pass has been well intercepted. Maradona. Messi. Up he goes! He's got a goal! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Argentina go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi providing and looks for the finish. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Van Basten, he is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Rafinha. Guardiola. And it's Messi. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. 4 added minutes on the board. That's a sharp pass. And he's picked out the run. It's a good foot in there. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is that. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Messi, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
He's picked his way through.
An early chance there, first of the game.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
And we have our very first corner. Chance to shoot!
Oh, that wasn't far away.
Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short. He's got the shot away! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got a side of goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he knew the more sensible move was to pass it, and yet he couldn't resist.
Del Piero. Couldn't squeeze it through. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Gigi Buffon. I doubt there's a more experienced goalkeeper out there, Peter, having played at the top level since his teenage years. I think he's going to be a real calming presence between the sticks, and I'd expect him to give the whole team a real lift.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Roberto Carlos. The ball is loose, and he's been caught on it here. Showing good feet. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Oh, really well played.
Pirlo. And he's had a hit! And it's Eto'o. It's Eto'o! They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. And that is a little undercooked. Messi goes wide and looking to get onto this. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Speculative strike. Beckenbauer. Argentina yet to have an attempt on goal. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing is crisp. Has a shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Hakimi. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Eto'o. Del Piero. And here's Roberto Carlos. Luis Suarez. Yamal. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Argentina! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this...
There's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi plays it short. Yamal! Portugal are looking to go forward now. Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi. Yamal could try cutting inside here.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Eto'o. Yamal. And it's Roberto Carlos. Cross deflected behind for a corner. So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. He has found the way through. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That has been cut short. Luis Suarez. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Conte. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Argentina head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half. Argentina carrying a one-goal lead. And it's Del Piero. And here's Eto'o. Neymar! Yamal. Conte. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Messi. And the shot! They've scored! Portugal are level. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Portugal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Messi. He's had a hit!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Portugal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Messi. And here's Suarez. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Rodri wins the duel this time. Conte. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, that's a key interception. Yamal. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Portugal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Argentina choosing to make the first change. Portugal go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rafinha. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. And here's Maradona. That's tidy. Messi. And he's cut it out.
Argentina showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Goretzka. Rafinha. Now it's Maradona. There's a sharp little ball here. Great hit! And yes, it's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's a little off target. And it's Thuram. And here's Del Piero. And he was alert to it.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Argentina can break now. Neatly clipped into space. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Goretzka. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now it's Messi, and it's Messi. Rafinha. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And that's it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Messi, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years, and this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Luis Suarez engages and forces him off the ball. Van Basten absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward.
Great hit! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
I doubt.
Big chance! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Argentina grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you.
Van Basten! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a good ball out wide. No, that was never going to make it. Has a shot! Decent enough try.
Mbappe really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. It's just beyond his reach. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. Rodri. And that could set him on his way. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he has slightly undercooked that one. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Argentina have themselves a chance from the spot. Ball on the spot, can he? The comeback is complete. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Suarez is offering a wry smile there.
Argentina with the corner, they're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Neymar takes control of it and he's on the move. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Luis Suarez. Ronaldinho. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Lobbed in behind. That has been cut short. Yamal. And here's Messi. Luis Suarez. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Conte. He's had a hit! Costa Curta is there to clear. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have...
Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was.
Can he finish? Oh, well played. Schneider. Oh, shooting chance! And more, and more, and more. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Argentina blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Argentina 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. And the second half gets underway. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Here's Rodri. Argentina finding their passes. It's a sharp pass. Costa Curta.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Argentina have the chance to go the other way. This ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's well spotted. Keeper's got his work done.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Corinthians have their second corner now. Terrific header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Rijkaard did so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
Yamal, who's set up one goal so far. He's through here.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Conte.
Neymar.
Neymar going face to face with his great rival, Luis Suarez. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Header! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Oh, it's Van Basten. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal. And it's Messi. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pass somewhat off target. Hakimi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That has not gone well. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Not the most accurate pass. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yamal going full steam down the flank. Chance! That's going to go a long way. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Has a look and plays it forward. That's been cut out, well played. Neymar. And here's Suarez.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
Lamine Yamal really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And the keeper's got it again. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mbappe, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 11.
Bastoni gets a foot in here.
Ronaldinho.
Davids.
Fechando o campo para a entrada
The defence
de
just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Camisa 80.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And here's Van Basten. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. 2 minutes to be added on. He's shifting through the gears. Can he put it away? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rijkaard can get it clear. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And the referee brings it to a close. Argentina have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Luis Suarez, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects, in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Más Monumental. The action has already started. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Veron. Belts one! Oh, nice! Just not quite.
Oh, looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. Like, being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can get his head up and just pick out a wonderful pass, 40, 50, 60 yards.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one. And here's Son Heung-min. Well, that is one way to stop him. Royce unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's... and the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Szoboszlai. Hakimi spots it and intercepts.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Darwin. Luis Suarez. Foot in. Nunez is herring after that one. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Royce. Cafu. Oh, good read. Costa Curta.
Italy really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how do they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
Conte. Yamal. Son Heung-min. He's had it taken off him. Yamal. And here's Suarez. That's good play. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Engages and forces him off. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Nunez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Veron goes short. And here's Veron. Now it's Son Heung-min. And now they can spring out of defence. Yamal. Szoboszlai is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Conte has a shot! Well, that is remarkable.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Looking for options for movement. Shapes to shoot! Goal, Italy! Gorgeous, just gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Convertido en el minuto 38. Número 9.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Yamal. It's a sweet ball, that. Played into space out wide. Rodri. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Tiempo reglamentario.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Big header! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. And here's Veron. Up he goes! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again then.
Argentina can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Yamal. That is Conte. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Veron. Bastoni. Chance for the header! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And now he has 2. Things starting to look... Oh, that's ambitious. Now, who's going to... Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he finish? Messi. Darwin. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's a fine challenge. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. He's got tall. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And That has put paid to that. Bastoni always on the lookout for any signs of danger. He's chosen to go back.
Not a lot more he could do there. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Just eases him off the ball.
La cantidad de espectadores
There's
de
some
este
great
partido
running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hakimi gets over and intercepts. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rodri. Well, there's a probing ball. Szoboszlai. Darwin with 2 goals already to his name. He's in a great position. Son Heung-min showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Serginho. That looks a good ball through. Serginho. He's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rodri. Argentina couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Can he get onto this? Oh, terrible pass. Royce receives it in a good position here. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 17. Número 9. Luis Suárez. Número 18. Número
Good
5.
steal, he just read it.
Número 2. Entran número 21. Número 13. Número 20. Número 7.
Goretzka.
Número 23.
Rodri. Son Heung-min, who does have an assist to his name.
Argentina really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Rodri. Messi, he's in here! And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Goretzka. Messi. Szoboszlai. He's cut it out. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Italy looking to pass their way through. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. In the end then, no joy, Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running, simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Señoras y
Well, there
señores,
was a distinct...
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So that's got things underway. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And it's Messi. Luis Suarez. Yamal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this fella, Upamecano, Peter, is well versed in the art of gegenpressing and quick counters, having been brought through a system that excels in both disciplines. If he's able to combine this with his passing, then you could look to him to trigger an awful lot of counter-attacks.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Well, there's a probing ball. And the pass is intercepted. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, just skips past his man. Alvarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Julie. Alvarez. Oh, it's just a little long. Yamal. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Chooses to go cross-field. Neymar. He's found a way through. Tries to get it clear. Camavinga. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah. Can he finish? Neymar. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Mbappe. Mbappe. Rodri. And here's Alvarez! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Rodri. Conte. And here's Alvarez. Mbappe! Ah, he's given it a... This time, surely! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Nico Williams showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's a key interception. Passing nice and neat. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Messi hits one! Well, he's done very well to take that back. Nice sequence of passes, this. Shot could be on. Alvarez. Nico Williams. He's shifting through the gears here. Conte. Yamal. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Upamecano can get it clear. That's going to go a long way. That's a throw. And that's definitely not his best. And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the action is back on the way.
Argentina can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, can he get onto this? Spread neatly. And he's in on... Great chance! Messi. Yamal. Camavinga. Mbappe! Oh, what has happened? And he's following up! Goal! And with that goal comes comfort. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Works it forward. Camavinga.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Manchester United finding their passes. Beckenbauer. And it's Conte. Luis Suarez is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Nico Williams. Hakimi promptly onto that, and that is that. Conte. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bastoni calmly anticipates. Over to the left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Neymar. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Neatly clipped into space. Yamal. He's through here. Nico Williams chasing after it. Now it's Fletcher. Oh, he's been caught napping. Nico Williams gets into some space. Alvarez!